What are you looking forward to most, Alex, on the Serie A this year? Is it Juventus all the way?
Oh yeah. No doubt about that. Juventus are swimming till the title, little by little. They are swimming. They will win their 9, I think, consecutive Serie A title. And the question is now about the Champions League spots in Serie A. Always 6-7 teams fighting for the free spots, second, third, and fourth. Because Juventus, you can give them the title from now, and let's cash some money, because it's a sure bet Juventus to win the title again in Serie A.
Okay, well, if I'm talking Serie A, I've got to be with Chef Michael. Chef Michael, how are you, sir?
Yeah. Flash, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. What are you looking forward to most in this Serie A season?
I think there's a lot of interesting storylines to look forward to. I like how I mentioned a couple weeks ago about how Ronaldo and Sarri are going to get on, the new transfers that Juventus have. I like Inter Milan, seeing how they're going to do, bringing back Mario Riccardi. I can't believe he's even back. So there's a lot to look forward to.
Chef, have you got a television on in your background?
No.
Okay, there's just a little bit of cross noise. I've got to hear you fine. Why don't you start us off? Parma, 11. Juve, 1.34. How are you going to find us the value in this game?
Oh, you got to look Juventus here. Juventus with all their transfers. We get to finally see Matthijs de Ligt in the Serie A action. Aaron Ramsey coming over from Arsenal. They had some key departures though. Moises Kean left for Everton. Luca Pellegrini left on loan for Cagliari. Cancelo left with Manchester City. Parma, at home, last season they only had 5 home wins. I don't see this getting off to a good start for them either. They averaged less than a goal per match last season. And against this stronger Juve defense, it's going to bring a lot of pressure. So I see them getting off to a good start. They got some few kinks to work out, but they're going to have a relentless attack. They got too much firepower with, Higuain. We'll see how Dybala does. He's supposed to be moving on. A lot of rumors around that. Douglas Costa, of course, attacking from the midfield. Too much on defense too with Chiellini, Alexandro, and De Ligt now in the back line. I'm looking Juve halftime full time at 1.87, and even Juve win to nil at 2.05. I found.
Yeah, I like that. I like Juve to win to nil. Alex, how do you think the Italians are going to enjoy Sarri ball?
I think that Sarri will miss his first match. He's ill. He's got a pneumonia. He's in the hospital right now. He thought he caught a cold, but he went to the doctors, and now he's in the hospital. So we are not 100% sure that he will be on the bench, and probably Cristiano Ronaldo will make the coach if Sarri will not be on the bench.
But we still will have 100% Sarri ball because he's prepped them all the way through pre-season. So whether he's there or not, the match is going to be played exactly how they want it played.
Yeah, no, I'm only joking. That is not true. Of course, they will play the same way that Sarri told them. I think that Aaron Ramsey is the best signing for this summer for Juventus. I think that the free transfer is absolutely incredible. He has a lot of talent, and you will see that in Serie A together with Cristiano, together with the league there. I think that Juventus will try to kick off their season on the right foot there. I don't think that they will destroy necessarily Parma, but also because it's the beginning of the season, I really think also that Parma can contribute on the scoreboard there. Parma, a tough side to play at when they're at home. So I think that Juventus and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.95 with Coral represents good value in my opinion.
Okay, everyone's expecting Juve to get off to a flying start away at Parma. Let's go to SPAL versus Atalanta. Atalanta odds on. Do we odds on look on, Chef Michael?
Yeah, you got to look at Atalanta here. 1.83 is a great price, what I found. SPAL, bottom half of the table, finished 13th last season. But it's not exactly as high as you would think. I mean, they are only separated by 3 points from the relegation zone. So, I mean, they lose one match and they're probably in their relegation zone. I don't see it getting off to a good start. Atalanta, you know, Duvan Zapata, absolutely brilliant last season, scored 23 goals, 10 away from home last season. So, got to look at Atalanta here at 1.83.
Alex, SPAL 5. That must bring in a double chance for me. Home side, first game of the season, upsets. There's going to be one this weekend. There always is. Every single league throughout Europe and the world, there's always upsets. Is SPAL going to be one of them?
I don't think so. Atalanta, the best attacking side the last season in Serie A, 77 goals. Duvan Zapata back and on fire. They managed to keep the core of players like Duvan Zapata, like Papu Gomez, the brain from the midfield. They bought Luis Muriel from Sevilla. Great signing there. They are a Champions League squad. I think the third place that they finished last season will not repeat, but I think that they will start on the right foot here. 1.83 with Unibet is what I found. Also, SPAL were very active on the summer transfer window, but they didn't spend it a lot. They took players on loan. I don't think that they can cope with Atalanta's huge attacking firepower there. So right now, either Muriel, either Duvan Zapata represent great players in the attack there, together with Ilicic. I think that Atalanta should really start the season on the right foot, because after that Champions League is following and they need some points, they need some wins to get together a little bit before the Champions League group stages start. 1.83 Atalanta to win here.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for Atalanta and none for SPAL or the double chance. Let's go. Sampdoria versus Lazio. This is a classic game from years gone by, and it's a tight one as well. Sampdoria 3.5, massive price at home. Lazio 2.3, looks a little bit small. Alex, where you going?
Yeah, if I could find a better value on Sampdoria, draw double chance there, or plus 0.5 on the Asian handicap, I would go for it. Right now, I can find it at 1.72. If it was around 1.85, 1.9, I would go for it. I don't know if Lazio... I think that Lazio will struggle again this season. I think that they will not be in top 6. I think that they will struggle on the road like they did last season. I think that Sampdoria might even beat them in this first match. Fabio Quagliarella was on fire last season. He was the top scorer in the Italian Serie A. An experienced player in front of the net there. Old, but very good. And I think that Sampdoria and Lazio, 1-1 I predict the final result. So both teams to score for me at 1.7.
Yeah, I fancy the 1-1 as well. Chef Michael, anything on it for me?
When I first looked at this match, I was leaning unders. So I guess if you guys got 1-1 draw, both teams to score, then the unders would come through too.
All right, well, how about this one? Inter Milan at home to Lecce.
Oh, yeah, Inter Milan is probably a bet-on team for me in the first half of the season. They got good transfers. They got Lukaku from United, obviously. Federico's returning from loan. But they lost Perisic to Bayern. But I think they're going to be better than they were last season. The back line, now they got Diego Godin. Defense was already good last season. Kept 10 clean sheets at home. I think Inter, they're going to need to win matches like this to get, to crack closer to Juve to challenge for the title if they can. They've started out the first 3 matches with very winnable games. They got Lecce, Udinese, Cagliari. should grab at least 9 points in the first 3 matches. So I got Inter Milan at halftime, full-time at 1.74. And I think this defense is going to try to show what they can do. So I'm going to take Inter Milan win to nil at 1.87.
See, I prefer that win to nil at 1.87 because the one thing about Italian sides is they do take their time to get into their groove. They do wait until they're patient. They're happy to go in at 0-0 and they're happy to put their foot on the gas second half. If I put a gun to your head, not a real one obviously, Napoli or Inter to chase Juve?
But I'd say Inter.
You're going to go Inter. What about you, Alex? Inter or Napoli?
I'm going with the experience. I'm going with Napoli. They kept the core of their players. They have experience in Serie A. Of course, Inter transferred some great players. I think that Lukaku will score a lot of goals in the Italian Serie A. I think that Diego Godin will keep many clean sheets. I think that Inter will be a team with many clean sheets during this season. I think also this Ionuț Radu, the Romanian goalkeeper, with a sensational Euro under 21 and many good matches also to follow on the big Romanian side that Inter took from Genoa for 12 millions. I think that he will do brilliant stuff in goal there for Inter, but I still fancy Napoli to finish above Inter at the end of the season.
Okay, well, here's a game that shows your type of odds. 1.85 Torino at home to, we beat them up last year as much as we could, Sassuolo at 4.75. Torino, too big, Alex?
All the way Torino, all the way 1.85 for Torino against Sassuolo, a very poor side. Torino team, I'm just scared about this Europa League match against Wolves on Thursday because they are playing the playoffs. And as we talked on Monday about this Europa League match, we said that Wolves might leave there with the result, not to lose. So Torino all the way, they are by far the better side with Belotti on fire there, with Simone Zaza back, Olaina, a great right back from Chelsea. They bought him for 9 million pounds. I think that they are a very good squad, and I think that they will catch again top 6 together with Atalanta.
Chef Michael, anything on Torino Sassuolo? Surely you like the 1.85.
Yeah, I like it. Just like Alex said, that they're playing Wolverhampton this week. I'd like, if I were to touch that game, I'd wait till after to see what they do in that match, see how they come out, see what kind of lineup they're going to bring out. Especially in the first leg of the playoffs, they're going to want to get off to a good start.
Yeah, I fancy a really tight game in Torino against Wolves in the final leg of the Champions or Europa League qualifiers. Chef Michael, give me your rundown of your bets and fling me a banker, please.
All right, I got Inter Milan win to nil at 1.87 and halftime full time at 1.74. Atalanta at 1.83. Juventus halftime full time 1.87 and Juventus win to nil at 2.05. Banker, I'm going to go Inter win to nil 1.87.
Yeah, I like that. I'm just writing down here. I'm just picking everyone's brains from all over. Alex, fire me down and give me the banker.
Juve and over 2.5 goals at 1.95. Atalanta to win at 1.83. Sampdoria, Lazio both teams to score at 1.7. Torino at 1.85, which is also my banker for this round 1 of fixtures in Italian Serie A.
Cheers, Alex. Cheers, Chef Michael. Happy hunting, Serie A week 1, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, gentlemen.
I will watch your Premier League show tomorrow, and best of luck with your bets with Michael and Natalie.
Oh, listen, I've got a couple of absolute bankers this week. You'll enjoy them, I promise.
Absolutely, always.
Cheers, boys. So that Serie A week 1 concluded. Obviously, we've got Bundesliga week 2 and we've got La Liga. I've just wrote down, we've just had all them tipsters and people on, and I've just looked at Torino to win, Hoffenheim to win, Real Madrid half-time, 4-time, and Inter to win to 0. That's just a little parlay. If you fancy it, good luck. I'll see you next week.